Oh, iso kena. Kok padahal bukan nang kono.
Kangen wae.
Yo kangen, piye kae iki ya wedhus. Anu semplok
Lagi mau bengi tumben ning warnet tiba-tiba sendiri dewe.
Sopo?
Dirimu
Kayak garapan ya bengi waktu malu saya kesel.
alay.
Ya balasnya dino iki ya. Lebih.
Oh lebih ya lebih.
Lah wedhus kabare ra bali wae.
Wedhusnya apa?
Ora ngelas meneh.
Ya meneh kok ketone kok. Oh, kok kancane ngelas kok. Koruptor tor. Enggak, punya cinta.
Sink a hero before the boat even launches. Five seconds remaining.
The enemy turn to be.
Someone. Your turn. Use it wisely. Seconds.
Yo, apa pasti kene kono.
Choose your crew. Hope they fare
Better than Kuka.
10 seconds. 5 seconds remaining.
Lu sadar papa ta, Yit?
Iyalah. Hello.
Parah. Iki lho. Avenot iki lho.
Nah,
Guardian.
asu biyen aku crusader loro lho, Jon.
Aku terus sadar loro yo kan.
Lah yo biyen kan karo kowe kae kan.
Parah sing parah Guardian lho. Tapi ya lumrah lah. Gitik asal gitik ramu deng lasit, ramu deng denai.
Buat dikandani.
Mending kowe.
Ya jelas lah. Aku gitu loh. Biyen aku ki ya dikandani ngono lho. Dadi kan mudeng.
Ora nek dikandani ngeyel kok piye, pedes kandani paling pindarani lho. Tapi matamu.
Aku iya kan.
Random wae hero milih akeh ra mudeng kabeh matane. Iki yo hero apa? Bisa sniper. Sniper PA. Konku.
Cuk, suara mau mabuk.
Mendem cong yang turanmu ya.
Sing. Tapi Yami to.
Tetes.
CY Yami to.
Ya ra enak.
Yo ora enak matamu.
Yami ndak sih. Yami BO.
Oh, apa BO, guys? Yang dam. Yami. Menengo, oh bahasa Inggrismu zong no.
Mendem mendemnya bebas bahasa Inggrisnya.
Oh. Edian, ini wani-wani ini predik loh. Aku file. Yang dam member.
I need those skills.
Yang dam apa?
Yes.
Oh and bro. Oke. Yang dam and bro. Apa matamu?
Bisa ngomong meng-meng gak tak ngerti ki ngok. Rumah saku koplo.
Kowe pekok tenan lho, Peh.
Oh iya. Aku le.
Tukang skripsi, gayanya ngetik, gak nyangkem. Bisu ae wae.
Tirek kali.
Tirek enggak tahu. Matamu. Pikir. Kamu kok kobong?
Tititmu
Matamu
terbakar.
Titikku terbakar.
Titik
Gairah.
Tititmu levelnya guardian nok lele. Kok anak we.
Titik kok guardian.
Loro meneh levelnya. Guardian loro.
Oh.
I need those skills.
Iki mau no abandon loh.
Yes.
Yang dam and bro. Fuck up. Yang dam and bro.
Wujudnya wedhus senane lho.
Coba kue tak?
Kalau dua lipat lho ya.
Dua lipat, oh ya.
Cil disgambine.
Cil disgamblis ya?
Disgambis.
Why anchor? Kayak apapun sih. Yang dam and bro. Karmu aku atas kok. Yang dam and bro. Karmu. Aku ke atas. Oke.
Fuck tititmu.
Aku atos. Root of Ethos.
Alhamdulillah ora predik.
Young dumb and broke. Young dumb, short dumb and broke.
Compelled to battle. Yes.
Ketrok ki nganune sapa? Jenenge venge koplo positif. Koplo detected.
The dragon waits.
Karmu aku atos. Sodom and broke.
Dragon tulip. Yes. This memory. My armor goes while the dragon waits. Yes. Dragon tulip.
Fuck off.
Mantap. Trapopo mau terus wae gayang.
Sodom and broke. Pengennya ketrok, sumpah. Sodom and broke. Feedback balik ya. Lah mikir yang gini.
Yes.
Oh, wedhus wis bali ngelas kok.
Compelled to battle. Yes. The dragon waits.
Omongan saru kaya rupamu, matamu hit. Aku sing marai saru kuwe no, mbok warai jedut, mbok warai ubrut, cik. Oh,
Cik matamu.
cik.
Cik in the hole.
Cik in the wall.
Cik in the wall.
Lambi ini mulai amoh, kudu dilas ki, matane. Tak undang no kambing ben dilas ya.
Sopo?
Tapi aku ngono komen ngono.
Kewanen kuwi.
Kewanen tenan.
Yes.
Cangkemmu suwek, cangkemmu dhewe sing suwek wi. Di madang mas. Duh, biarkan kemeng mulutnya. Dine ta cuk, lonte iki pengene yo. Sodom membu.
I need no skin.
Entek yo suarane entek yo. Ki ngopo to bocah iki pejuh kok.
Responnya buat yang lain orang musuh lagi.
March. Yang dam membu.
Parah.
Siapa sih?
Bahasa Arabmu parah.
Bahasa Arab matamu, aku bahasa Korea gitu. Bajingan. Pulang nggak punya mana. Yang dam membu. Saru Muhammad Ansarullah Al-Qosi Al-Mubarok ditekoi penonton ki disauri, kowe kira penonton cuk, kowe iki dewa siwa. Sumatamu. Ono kapal, ono Muhammad Ansarullah iki rusak dadi live. Matamu dewe cuk, saru tenan, tak ben, tak blok. Apa ya jenis blok ya? Yang dom men bro, yang dom men bro, yang enlek telek. Ki ngopo sih gebuk-gebuk? You and me sama-sama tank. Senggel to.
Maju ya.
Wes maju. Ayo lu, maju matamu kowe ning ndi, Cuk? Jegleken piye? Jegleken ya apa? Bahasamu aneh. Jegleken. Oh, jeglekne listrike. Idih. Aku mah apa tuh? Yang dam man bro. Pulang dulu ah, nggak punya nyawa. Iya wah. Yang dam man bro. Pal ayo pal main pal.
Tower is under attack. Douse those fire.
Wong nonton wae.
Compelled to battle. Your top tower is under attack. Can't escape the battle. Attack.
Young dumb and broke.
Yes. I need those skills.
I lose control because of you, babe. I lose control when I look at you like this. Something in your eyes. Apaan sih? Alay deh.
The dragon waits. Who calls? I need those things. The dragon waits.
Karpe
Apa tah?
model piye pengen toko
Ada nih pengennya tuh oke pertama
tim opo
koplo yo. Mainnya peli mo.
What kind of skipper are you? Look who's talking.
Hit lah cok, lonte. WP boy pengennya. WP GP.
kon skillnya di gue ra tau
Yo top tower hasil. Will play dasem. Something in your eyes.
Who calls the dragon? The dragon waits.
Mulai ini biar temen lagi matanya double kill piye? Pekok.
Did you notice?
WP GP.
Who calls the dragon? Wembley cuts deep.
Bajingan separuh tenan kok. Cek sip, bomi loro. PA tuh kubat gitu, cu. PA WPG PGP.
They're trying to break your middle tower.
Apa-apa.
Oh.
Yang penting pengennya dadi ngono.
Denen gawe apa matamu.
Total
Totalitas tanpa batas ya. Aku bersembunyi dalam gelap.
I need no sleep.
Karena respon benar.
Compelled, Radiant fortified their structure.
Attack the heroes.
Oh, buat ya.
Yes. No. Get into the
Facebook tuh bensingan nih.
Kowe iki BM yo disembur dhewe tunggale penge ya.
BM sembur lah, edan kok.
Oke, masuk DE kok.
Iya tapi ayu.
Sap. Karepe lah.
Iya. Menang tak iki lho. Yahud iku.
Mati.
Koplo tim wi iso do ngekill ora to 28-9. Lah. Ora masalah ngekill guys, masalah wani main ora timbang gur ning omah ngupload gitu. Nek gur ngekill aku ngekill kowe iso, tak cuma besok aku tusuk matamu. Wong yo ora wani main nih.
Mbok wis farming wae. Bodoh amat.
Rampung game itu auto play sih ya. Ambil maintain.
Piye piye?
Rampung game iki auto play sih.
Lah apa?
Masih main. Langsung kita ora.
Jam.
Dijak main tenis no Yung.
Oh, main tenis. Ya, tap.
Lari. Apaan sih lo? Lari pekok ono SS kok di swap yuk gendenge ra ukur ju. Pekok. Ora aturan pekoke.
Wes los iki opo iki ra main iki tenan.
SS urung bar iki di swap dekne kena SS to pekok.
Mbok tonton coba ra mbok tonton. Kalah banget ya lo. Lah iki kari kabeh nih, ramain. Heeh.
Lu party.
Party karo kancaku iki sak ikhlase ya lho, wis ah. Seneng-senengan tok wae. Penting seneng.
Pekok. Aku ra seneng tapi ya. Ora sang ngaku-ngaku kancaku. Aku ra kancamu. Aku ra kancamu.
Oh ya, musuhan ae.
Mungkin aku ngaku. Ora penting kowe. Heart of the Rush.
Cuma ngono Mas.
Ora apa-apa.
Cek mau.
Tekan Mama. Lah diopeni ning dhuwur kok. Oh, ora neng buat wis ilang-ilangan ora ikhlas kok ngendi. Wis to.
Sudah. Yo wani lah.
Oh iki lha apa?
Ayo Topal, gaskan.
Pokoke wani ya.
Gaskan Pal. Langsung tak tunggu di warnet. Warnet. Bikin PC dong, warnet. Anak muda aja. PA Play Support WPGP.
Di maintenance
Dijak main tenis apa, Yung?
ya?
Dijak main tenis apa?
Di maintenance.
Lah ya dijak main tenis apa?
Piye?
Dijak main tenis apa?
Apa?
Opa jeglong matamu ah, ceki.
Apa?
Krungu nek kowe.
Piye?
Piye matamu apik. Plar. Ais.
Stun.
Hilang cowok wong hilang. Stun matamu stun.
Parah.
Rata bersembunyi dalam gelap. Ngopo ngeping lah kae lho wong metu.
Kalau. Matane
disuap nang kono lho beju.
Parah, picek parah. Parah.
Lho cedak tak disuap lho pekok. Pengene WPGP.
Ra masuk.
Talk to your WP guys. Your WP so fucking damn.
Something bad is happening to your top tower.
There's something in your eyes. Mbok ndang di ento juke iki apa kok? Aku tak farming nang mutan wae dah. Sini kau, ku bacok matamu. Walah, mod. Waka tekan. Bajingan ini.
Senok.
Juh, PA dari Songo. Kakean mati daripada ngekill.
Is that a mirage?
PA is PO. PA is PO.
Nganti radian hitam kok ini. Halah. Gitu apa? Tak kira Apenot iki mbok sing main ke Apenot to iki. Tak kira Apenot lho iki main. Jebule dini-dini meneh. Ra.
Pernikahan dini bukan diditnya yang dilarang. Dini kintil mata nih.
Peka ada BM
DAC. Kecap
tuan toco koplo
pecah.
bobo bodo amat
BM DSS DAC. PGP tenan.
ngeping apa bodo amat mbok ping.
Aku yo kur nang base.
Wah pikir
Stay at the
gini
base.
nganti wong telu iki party tenan. Tepuk tangan nah.
PA-ne apa? Matane PA-ne gur ngono tok, guys. Wes bar.
Did you notice they're attacking your bottom tower? Help your bottom tower. Say goodbye.
Say goodbye to your bottom tower.
Asline rasah nulungi barang ngopo nulungi ben modal.
No water of Chongyang. Mimik Chongyang, mimik langsung goyang.
Send your bottom tower.
Congyang bergembira.
Iso ngaesi
Pengen
wong.
gawe temon.
Picak kesetun lonte. KS ya.
KS piye aku gembis ya KS ngajar.
Oh iya KS.
Ngopo kemeluk
Kemeluk iya muter jam 2 itu. Wah.
rasa dus. Tandur apa-apa ae. Sing penting monmu dadi, temu dadi moncrot.
Apa toh ini kayak apa toh? Madness. Madness udah bejo. Tadi nih lah.
Telat cok ngopo tuku. Tuku ramene gopo.
Biar padang.
Padang dase padang telat kat mau kayak lapo. Dandeh.
Kowe kayak wong pro dadine ya ngomonganmu ya.
Ya Danyang Rock City ya.
Danyang Rock City.
Kene cah Bang Joloper sih.
Bang Colo. GGWP pe aneh dah. cok.
Your top shrine is
Itemnya
under
gede mau
attack.
ngono tok, cuk. Motar,
Motor ya, motor ya.
motar,
Motor, ispoa.
motar ispoa. Ngopo kok dacok cok matane pekok. Cuk. Sumpah pekok era ukur iki.
Jamban.
Udah dulu. Lek korek lek.
Coba iki ngopo ngisi-ngisi mana apa piye lho, not.
Mana?
Apa note?
Mana? Hello, kita orang nggak butuh mana, Keres.
Oh ya. Udah bari mana entek mulai ngono.
Iya.
Gatel.
Kita hanya butuh kill. Kill is power. Absolutely.
The dragon waits.
Tiga motor dulu kasih.
Wah, yo ngerti aku berarti. Bajingan. Ngerti ya berarti. Mau gerak tempat aku delok. Nyawaku sudah di KBM lonte.
Aku hanya menonton dari jauh. Repot kue.
Yo lah. Masa repot kowe nge?
Repot is power.
Your bottom shrine has fallen.
This web. Matane stun yo luput cok.
Do ngopo itu lapo asline.
Gigi is power.
Delik no, aman.
Pernikahan dini bukan gitunya yang dilarang.
Lost at sea.
Ngopo ping-ping?
Because pink is yellow.
Just went hard.
Bur,
Formalitas wae lah.
Are you hungry enough to have mega creeps? We might be near the bitter end.
Dos. Dadak mulai lapo aku moy.
They're trying to break your middle tower. Your middle tower just went hard over. Your middle tower has fallen. This isn't how you win.
Modiar.
Structures are fortified. Is under attack. We all know alike.
Cangkeman lele yo partimuan biyen ra tenanan yo. Cek ngekon party tenanan no piye. Kowe wi. Karo sapa? Oh, wong telu to. Istighfar. Sik, metu sik.
Main neh apa ya, Pak? Artezi.
Sehingga sebenarnya Instagram tersebut komersial itulah dengan cara kemudian mengadopsi sumber jadi sumber gerakan. Sumber yang awalnya ditakutkan kemudian menjadi sumber menjadi utama disebabkan oleh karena kebutuhannya dan dijadikan sebagai sumber utama yang menjual penampilan terhalus sebagaimana yang oleh kelompok pada atau kelompok sumber yang mengadopsi
Dire team back.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, enabled them far too well yesterday. Pain, that's
I'm dying. Nice.
yeah, a little bit more unusual. I think first phase.
think as we go through this draft, the big thing, so the Wisp is the other hero that I wanted to see either banned or picked by Liquid, but as we go through this draft, the key to me is going to be who they have in the mid lane, what the mid lane matchup is going to be, not just because of Weeha, as Fog mentioned, but because of Matu. They've actually run Matu mid in 12 out of their last 20 games going into Epicenter. The problem was in the last 2 series that they played for Epicenter, Matu's a decent, he's a technically sound, an 8K player, but against the elite mids, against the elite laning players, he's really suffered. He lost mid very badly as Death Prophet against Iceberg's Storm Spirit, and then turn around, lost mid again really badly as Death Prophet to Maybe's Ember Spirit, and that really set the tone for both those series.
I thought you were going to say Ice Frog for a moment there. I genuinely was like, oh, he caught himself.
No, I mean, it's a good point, honestly. Matu really has been struggling. I think the only hero I see him really dominate the lanes is when he's playing Viper. Or, sorry, not Viper, Lone Druid, my bad. The other ones he's been, I mean, he was at TI and stuff, he was kind of crushing when he was playing like these Pugnas and Vipers and whatnot, but now it's really seemed like it started to change. And Venno.
There we go. Oh. It's the lock-ins from Liquid in answer to the track on the pain side.
I really like the Nature's Prophet. That hero, Io and Nature's Prophet, were LGD's first 2 bans against Liquid in all 4 games of the finals at Epicenter. They will occasionally Liquid run Miracle on the Nature's Prophet. It's a flex pick for them. On the Pain Gaming side, Leshrac is actually a hero that they've run almost exclusively on support for into his Duster, but remember, Weeha has played a very good core Leshrac in the past.
I like the quick instant Nyx pick just in case. It kind of defends the Nature's Prophet a little bit too, but people don't really pick Nyx too much versus Nature's Prophet now anymore anyway. I kind of forgot about Furion. Where's the hero been?
I was going to say we haven't really
been seeing him.
It's interesting that we've seen certain teams like Vega Squadron has experimented a lot with Furion. We've seen certain teams experiment with the hero, have a lot of success, but it's never really been picked up in the mainstream.
I guess it depends on like which team you're playing against and everything too, because I remember seeing like the interview with PPD yesterday, I think it was, where he said, well, we got crushed by Mineski's Nature's Prophet, so we got rid of it in the first phase. And
yeah, Liquid are 6-1 with it since 7.11. So,
and they've ran it in multiple positions.
Yes, that's the important part, right? Miracle's 3-0, Kuro's 2-1, and yeah, of course, MC you've always got to respect.
Oh, I forgot they played the Miracle ones too. That's right. He played that like, and they played it with they did like that was with Nature's Prophet, the Underlord thing too, where they were using the Rift onto the Treants and all that. Okay, yeah, I remember those games.
The Dire get a ban.
So they ban out the TA. Just like I was saying, you take out this TA, you may even take out the Ember. Maybe that's why they take the Nyx in the first 2, because they're like, now we don't really have to ban the Ember. Now we have a way to always set up for the ganks, because you Carapace the Flame Guard, whatever, and you can always set up ganks for it.
No, I really like that TA ban here. Of course, you expect that from Kuro, but a lot of teams, for whatever reason, hesitant to ban TA, except in the 6th slot. Teams like Pain will pick it up in their first floor, and with the style that they play, you saw it with the Bounty Hunter yesterday, that hero is a kill machine.
I mean, I was just like, I'm gonna just look at Weeha's quick Dota buff, just for a second. From the night that they got here, it was Ember TA, Ember TA, Ember TA, and for like 12 hours in a row. So you gotta get rid of something, right? You have to.
Yep.
Yeah, the difference though is I think Liquid can afford to let the Ember through and just punish it in lane.
Yeah, I mean that's why I think that's what I was talking about the Nyx.
Yeah, because then it saves them a ban, right?
They've got the preparation already in advance for it, and I like this Visage ban.
It's a genius pick, right? It puts a lot of pressure to relegate Leshrac into the support role, which Pain want to do anyway, but it still takes that as a variable off the board, and it's a pre-count of the Ember. I like that a lot.
Lone Druid ban, I was mentioning, I still will think that's Matu's best hero for a long time. I know Lycan was one of the most dominant, but I think the way they play around the Lone Druid and everything is just phenomenal. So getting rid of that's great. The Lifestealer as well, they've already see the Nyx Assassin, the bombs, and they have a Leshrac too. So I mean, playing Leshrac versus Lifestealer is just not fun.
You know, it's really cool to me when you see a team like Pain. Yes, they just got a super talented player, but the improvement that they've shown is not just about having Weeha on the roster. They are showing up to these lands now with game plans for each opponent. You look at these 5 bans, and these 5 bans are targeted against Liquid. This is not something that you do against another team.
This is, to be honest though, that is what we've been seeing from all teams now, right? Almost all.
I don't think you open ban Undying against most other teams in the world right now, and I'm
saying like you target ban.
Fair. Oh yeah. Oh, I see.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely, you have to. Right?
Yeah. It's gotten to the point where there's a few heroes that I think we can all agree on, Io, that deserve to be banned.
Yes, indeed. And it's interesting that Liquid banned the Wisp as well this time now, because they obviously didn't have the first pick.
Exactly.
So they banned it out, but Pain banned it out against them the other day because Liquid had first pick.
Yeah,
So
I think that honestly, that hero just has to be banned. Like, it's just far too powerful.
I think the two that Pain would ban regardless of team at the moment, one is the Doom, which they seem to ban a lot because they don't necessarily play it much themselves, and also the Wisp as well. So
yeah,
personally, I would add Bounty Hunter to that list, and I think those heroes should be first.
You mean against Pain?
No,
or
I think
just across the board.
I think if 6 bans go past in the first phase, and those 3 heroes are not all banned, maybe a little less so for the Bounty Hunter, but I'm at least a little bit surprised.
Night Stalker's been crazy though. Like, that's the thing, is like he's kind of taken the place of a lot of those. Just puts too much pressure.
Now this Warlock pick is interesting. They haven't run a lot. Only 1-1 is Curl on the Warlock since March 1st. But it tells me that Liquid is really setting up for a very hard safe lane carry here. They want like a Warlock Spectre.
Yeah, they could just do that, right? I think this is, I believe even Pi said in like an interview too, is like they like this Warlock versus these aggressive like dual lanes, these pressuring lanes. You just heal. You know, this Lashrek's gonna be spamming lightning if he's down there. You just throw out a heal, counteract a lot of
that. That low-level Shadow Word is so efficient now as a heal.
Incredible. I mean, Pi also, I think he used like 3 or 4 clarities like that one game when he was spamming the Shadow. He had 2,000 healing done in the first 4 minutes of the game. Like, pretty remarkable.
Like him for Pain.
A lot.
Very good versus all 3 heroes here.
Yeah.
Just started to pick up a little bit of head of steam in terms of being picked at this event. It's its 5th game now.
Pain's first pick of the Lycan though in the last 3 months.
How's the Lycan doing?
You mean overall?
Overall, yeah, because I saw it. I know
it lost 2 of its first 3.
Okay.
And then what did it do when we had it earlier? I'm trying to think what they did. Played it earlier.
I saw Optic win with it. 33 played like a Blink Hex Lycan, which is
yeah. That was the last series, right? Yeah. Last night we had 2 straight off-lane Lycans from Ice.
Yeah.
And that's like that's LGD inspired, right? Because Chalice has been playing it, so could be an option here. This gives them a little bit of variety now in their lanes. We don't really know where Pain's going to be setting stuff up.
Now, I always, when you talk about Pain, that's one thing I think that separates Pain from a lot of other teams is the playmaking ability of Tavo, this guy.
Oh, yeah.
There is a reason. Heen, in the shuttle on the way over here this morning, recalled to me he remembers scrimming that SG Esports team before the Kiev Major, and they said Liquid were shocked that they did so badly in the group stage of that tournament because they had been crushing them in scrims. And they said to Secret before the playoff series, they were like, you guys better watch out for these guys.
Yeah. I mean, Tavo, he definitely has his heroes. He has a couple which definitely leaves a little bit of desire, but yeah, his Enigma, his Nature's Prophet, absolutely spectacular.
There is one thing that stands out here about the picks. Lesh has been banned an awful lot here already. It's also been picked an awful lot. It's the 4th most banned with 18 bans. And it's the 2nd most picked with 10.
100% win rate.
But it has a 100% win rate so far on those 10 games, which is unusual.
The Leshrac?
Yeah, 100% win rate.
It's a very unusual that we find a hero that's been packed that much that still has that kind of win rate.
You realize that Leshrac went 3 wins and 18 losses
at MDL.
And is now 10-0 here.
Yes.
Man.
And it's just, I think it's what Will said to me earlier about the roundabout that we're on when it comes to Dota 2 meta, right?
Yeah.
It's the style of plays. It changes to more team fight, which means that teams try and change towards more tanky heroes, which then changes back because they need to do it. So that means you get more empowered heroes, which then changes it back to being more team fight and so on and so on.
Honestly,
Around we go.
A lot of the reason that you're seeing the hero win rates vary so much from event to event is because they're so sensitive to the laning compositions. The importance of laning right now, and it becomes more a question of who is this hero being played with.
Yeah, but again, we've always argued, Dan, and I think we've had this conversation many times. You can't.
Yeah, sure.
You can't always take a win rate and say, yep, that's it categorically, because if Liquid have played it 5 times and Virtus Pro have played it 5 times and it's won 10 times, then well, maybe that's because they're the best teams right now.
Yeah.
So
interesting.
Likewise, the other way, the MDL thing with Beastmaster, right? You said it was, I think it was 3 and 16 or
2 and 13.
2 and 13. Again, wasn't played by most of the top teams.
So, question though, Dazzle is the first of these picks.
They picked the PL into sinking Leshrac. Just wanted to.
Yeah, but
he can get to the point where he's farmed enough to deal with them. But I mean, Leshrac is, if he's a core, which I don't think he's gonna be, because
especially with the Warlock locking down the lane.
They have Nyx. Okay, are they really gonna put this Lesh as core versus a Nyx? I think that's crazy.
Oh, that's.
If they do end up doing it, it's going to be really painful. But either way, PL versus Lesh tanking, it can stop for a bit.
What does the Dazzle do?
As he gets tanky. I think Dazzle might be about, trying to think, pressuring lane, and the weave can always show you which the real PL is.
Okay,
trying to think else to why that.
Dazzle with the light.
They can that is okay. Nature's Prophet, Nyx, and Warlock pretty squishy. Like the
Okay.
weave is the weave. I think weave could put a big effect in here.
Huh. No, I mean it makes sense when you think about like when you think about how big damage mitigation has become in so many of these
Yes.
photographs. The Pipe Crimson Guard builds, a spell like Weave with its damage amplification could have a huge impact. All right.
I wonder maybe maybe it could have be influenced by their last pick. Maybe they already have an idea of what they want with this Dazzle. So
I mean, that's what I'm kind of going towards. Is this some kind of crazy Huskar last pick?
Oof, into PL though.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Oh no, you just go DP, right? No, she got banned.
She got banned,
Shoot.
I think that was a great ban by them.
Of the remaining Weeha heroes, I guess Lina would be the best if you don't want to run
You're
Core
picking an
Lash.
int hero into Nyx though. Still, you're still picking an int into Nyx. And I know that's not always like direct, but it makes your game a lot more difficult.
Yeah, Kunkka is still there.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant's turn to pick.
Okay.
A little bit more meta.
I mean, I like the Dragon Knight pick into the PL because for so much of the game, unless PL gets uber farmed, it's just plink, 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 plink.
So I think maybe also the Dazzle is like a kind of similar thing to the Warlock. Now I'm thinking is that he's just going to be that sustain in the safe lane to deal with the pressure and make sure that this Lycan can get the farm. And they're going to run the aggressive dual lane maybe for Sanking Lash to try to pressure. And it's going to be both teams trying to negate the like harassment with their heals, the Shadow Word as well as the Dazzle heal.
So do we think this is Tavo, Sand King, and then support Leshrac?
Yes.
Okay, King RD Leshrac. All
Yes.
right. I'm good with that.
I think so, at least.
No, I think that's right. Yes! Oh, God.
I knew that was coming. I took my headphones off.
Sorry.
I knew it was coming.
I like my Miracle Invoker.
I had a slight feeling they were going to pick it, and I know how excited Alan is.
Well, the last few times that they've gone Invoker, they've really telegraphed the pick, right?
When they have
the Drow pick.
with Nyx in particular, you're always able to set up the
course.
Sunstrikes.
Of
That's one of the
course.
big things. And Nature's Prophet. Sprout, Sunstrike can work too a lot of times.
All right, guys. Well, my objectivity is gone, unfortunately.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting anything, logic-based or even rational at this point. Once there's a Miracle Invoker on there, there's no even point in asking you, so we're just going to ask.
I'm a simple man. I see the Miracle Invoker, I pick Liquid.
What was that last pick? It was Dragon Knight? So
Yeah, it was a DK, yeah.
DK Lycan versus, what were the...
PL.
PL and...
PL, Warlock,
Invoker.
NP.
They've got
Control
it.
NP.
I probably would lean for it. It's a little greedy, I think, from Liquid, but I think that they're going to be able to use their greed. As long as they don't lose in the first 25 minutes of this Lycan DK, I think they can take it.
All right. We had to adjust our headsets a little bit in that one because Alan was a little bit excited when the Invoker pick came out, as we all are, to see a Miracle Invoker. I'm sure our commentary team are equally excited, but not needing to take their headsets off. Cap?
Paul, let's be honest. When is Alan not excited? I swear to God, Alan is just in a continual state of excitement, and that's why we love him so much. Blitz, are you excited?
I am very excited for this.
Pain versus Liquid should be interesting.
I'm not excited.
Miracle Invoker.
I'm not excited as Alan is.
Oh, well, I can't blame you. I'm not going to look down on you for that because I don't think I'm as excited as Alan. Honestly, Alan should just be a play-by-play.
Let me tell you a story. So it's like, we went to go see Deadpool 2 and movie. It's you should go see it, guys. It's a plug, but literally anytime anything happened, like when you're supposed to laugh, Alan lost it. And at the end of the movie, mind you, this movie's been out for like a week now, and it was a pretty empty crowd. Fool gets up and starts clapping. He starts trying to get a clap going, and I'm just like, what is going on? And you just realize, like, this made me so happy because we weren't in a crowd. We were just the four of us. There's no audience or people watching. It's just that's how he is.
That is Alan to a T.
Yeah, I thought
like he's not faking any of this.
Yeah, I used to think, I'm gonna be honest, I was like, man, Alan hams it up a little bit for no, you just dude straight up started a slow clap, and we were like, I was looking around, I was like, like who is this for? It's like Ryan Reynolds in the back, he's like, thanks, man.
30 seconds to battle.
Felt like we were at like an operatic performance, and just like everything is a new moment to Alan.
Oh, thank God we do Dota 2 as well, because every game is a new game, so Alan is always excited.
Yeah,
imagine if we were doing Overwatch or
it's
something.
Like a baby,
the same thing over
the first
and over
time, it's like for the first time, it's like, wow, that is amazing. I want to go see like a David Blaine show with Alan. He would lose his mind. All right, so on the real though, we have a Tavo Leshrac. I think they said it was 10-0. I think this hero right now is incredible.
Yeah.
I am currently on like a 14-1 streak right now with this hero.
Oh, okay. So really backing up the stats here. Tavo's 10-0. You're 14-1.
Yeah,
combined,
everything
those stats are looking real sick.
I mean, this hero gives you so much. It scales very well. The Lightning Storm means that your harass is almost always just going to be very mana efficient. While just being a no, this means that you need more hits.
Yeah. You actually do not need a setup stun in so many ways. That slow is so powerful. You could just straight up.
You are your own stun. You're an independent horseman.
So they are going to be running this dual lane. Nyx Assassin missing out on the stun there. Ends up getting hit by King RD. Another classic Pain hero. Pain have actually been getting a lot of their signature heroes. That was actually how they beat Liquid the first time around. They got given pretty much everything that they wanted in the lane. GH is going to rotate down to bottom lane where he's going to join Mind Control's Furion, matched up against the Duster Dazzle, and Weehaw is going to be playing the Lycan.
Yeah, and this time around, we also have some signature heroes on the side of Liquid, like the panel mentioned, the Invoker for Miracle. Something a lot of people say whenever they see an Invoker on their team in high-level and APOP games is like, you better only be picking that if you're one of two players, if you're Abed or if you're Miracle. Like, this hero just doesn't feel like it really works for anybody else's Sunstrike.
Nice land. Picks up the kill onto Duster. That's going to be your first blood. And this is pretty much the only scenario that you want to be seeing an Invoker in this first 15 minutes. You got to get some Sunstrike kills, and the panel already talked about they've got both Nyx Assassin as well as potentially the Fury on top lane. Ooh, this PL, he's going to get dropped here. The Sand King Leshrac proves to be enough, and now they can actually chase down this Warlock as well. Meanwhile, GH managed to get the kill onto Weehaw, but they're still going to go for this Warlock, see if they can finish up the Split Earth with the Caustic Finale popping onto Matumbaman. They even get some extra damage onto this carry as he funnels back into the lane.
Yeah, already at half HP, not the kind of lane that he necessarily wants.
Liquid Matumbaman, Stadin, Liquid Mind Control B33 sendiri, Miracle, Joker. Zakarias. Kuroki, akhirnya modar Kuroki, musuh modar juga. Bawah pertempuran, Natur Prophet sembunyi dalam gelap. Pelikan masih mengejar. Oke, akhirnya modar. Nggak punya mana. Mental manggubung, Sunstrike, nice. Miracle ke push dari belakang, modar. Apakah akan modar? Miracle modar, tidak jadi modar. Iki yo modar. GG. Satu tukar satu.
It's sinking. Just like your ships.
GG, keren. Di stuck, nggak bisa lari, stun. Dazzle datang. Skilloro mundi Dazzle. Skilloro Dazzle. Dazzle durung juga Skilloro. Belum para pemirsa. Dan berhasil modar. Oke, stun. Nice. Nick Assassin apakah juga akan mati? Dipoya stunnya ready atau tidak? Tidak ready, nggak punya mana. PL mid sama-sama level 5. Oke, ganti bahasa Inggris lagi.
This top lane giving Tavo a lot of space.
Mana though, he's gonna funnel out the clarity, try to come to this top lane with the arcane rune. Yeah,
but Tumba Man's level 6 ready with the stick. Ooh. He's gonna be hard pressed to find this kill, and that's gonna send him back a little bit.
Maybe they're just gonna try and wait until the Warlock gets out of position. An easier kill to pick up, but
he needs to help out Tavo though. Tavo only being level 4 right now. Tumba Man's level 6. The stun is gonna fly in. The follow-up from Tavo is there.
Not able to get the doppelganger off in time, but he does have Warlock heal. So Matumba Man's not going to be feeling too pressure. In fact, he's going to turn and fight King RD. King RD, he does have enough pretty soon for another. Oh no, slowing down Curl. They managed to get, nope, not quite the stun. They finish off at least the Sand King. Tavo is now going to be swarmed by all these Phantom Lancer illusions. Fortunately, the lightning will allow him to be able to stay alive. He's taking a lot of damage from this. The combination of the heal bomb as well as the
Howl for this. Starting to get pretty low, 26 HP, they ping.
Looks like the Howl was just enough. Weehaw also needed that Howl for himself, it seems. The bottom lane, he drops dangerously low. Mind Control really gunning for it. He thought he was going to run to the right side, tried to hit the Sunstrike there, but instead Weehaw with a straight run back does manage to keep himself alive. But both the side lanes being pressured heavily now for Pain as Liquid's starting to get their levels. It's changing things up.
And you see HFN trying to make that rotation down. Help out this lane. Weehaw does not want to be sacked in this situation. Already 0-2. Not the best start for him as he's just being beaten back by this Nature's Prophet. And that top lane, which looked pretty promising for a second here. The Phantom Lancer almost level 7. Top of the board when it comes to net worth.
We have to say, like, this has got to be good for Liquid, right?
This is fantastic.
The fact that there's so much action going on the side lanes, this Miracle Invoker is not being ganked up whatsoever. Tavo, he's going to be chased down once again, straight to the Sunstrike. Miracle gets another kill. King RD is going to be left alone in this lane. No Leshrac to back him up, meaning that Burrow Strike will feel pretty ineffective.
They are so good at utilizing that. It just feels like he's pinging back and forth. They set up for it all the time.
Yeah. They just turn into kind of almost a different Liquid where they're just hyper aggressive.
Yeah.
Always trying to get some kills out.
I think part of the reason why they make this Invoker work is the fact that they're really good at just splitting the attention all around the map and dragging it away from Miracle. Because the best solution to playing against Invokers is you simply just dual lane and gank him often because he doesn't have the best defensive abilities. And when you do that, it slows down his game by quite a bit. But look at this Weehaw.
He's coming in.
This is what we were talking about.
They need the sun badly, and Miracle, he gets off the Invis just in time. The projectile of the Dragon Tail doesn't move fast enough.
And that was a DD Dragon Knight. Would have been the kill. The stun laid out on the GH.
Something of this. Trying to go on a GH. Spy Carapace buys him a little bit more time. Stuns Weehaw. Now he runs out of that transformation. King RD, he's out of mana here. Does manage to get the magic wand. Lifted up by a short tornado. King RD can't Burrow Strike away to safety. He ends up dying. They dive too deep into that tier 1 tower. They waste their opportunity on Miracle and then still try and make something work.
Yeah, and this is the trap that Liquid often lays out, is you almost always want to overcommit for Miracle at some point, because you start to realize, okay, the side lanes are going somewhat okay, but we haven't laid out any pressure on Miracle, and that's when everyone from Liquid seems to rotate over to help him out, because they anticipate this when they play against that
nice little juke from Mind Control. The creeps giving him vision of HFN. He saw where he was going. Tavo's going to be caught. Curl wrapped around behind the tower. Man, she's gone in. Tavo with a couple of shots as well as that heal.
And when you lay out this kind of side pressure, look what happens. Miracle once again gets a free lane. He's the highest net worth in the game. We often talk about how Invoker has a lot of empty net worth before he gets that Aghanim Scepter. Liquid is one of the best teams, along with throwing up that timetable, where you have this useless Invoker.
What? Nice.
Needs some friends. Dire's top tower is under attack. Killing spree! Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower faces a stiff wind. Dire's middle tower is drowning. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Radiant bottom tower is falling.
Dire's middle tower is under pressure.
War di mid. Nice. Natur propet keren, oke. Dazzle WP. Oh, satu ikan mati.
Dire's top tower is about to take the plunge. Dire's middle tower is drowning. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Regeneration. Dire have the spyglass at hand. Radiant are scanning for enemy.
Liquid matu baman di atas sendiri. Open war sendiri. Dazzle nggak jadi mati. Likan mabur. Dazzle nggak jadi mati. Nice Sunstrike. Dazzle masih dikejar. PL ngaceng.
Dire's top tower is under attack. What's this? Dire fortified their structures?
13 menit.
Is under attack.
Tower pertama sudah habis, bottom diserang. Natur prophet sendiri dikejar, modar. SS nice. Nick Assassin sembunyi. Apakah Sunstrike? Oke. Nick masih sembunyi. Tower kedua bottom diambil. Shopee, berarti klan Shopee. Nick Assassin menanti. Nick Assassin menanti, stun datang, masuk PL, gitik. Dazzle skill 2, oke, nice. Dazzle mati positif. Dazzle mati positif. Miracle sendiri jalan-jalan. Likan mencoba menghampiri DK. PL mundur, oke. Dika pergi ke pulang rumah. Lisa, oke Lisa, semua di mid akan bertemu di mid. Nick, oke, akan bertemu di mid. Terjadi war, open war, nice. Diesel kena, DK, oke DK sudah shadow blade, DK shadow blade. PL, wah PL udah difusal. Miracle masih berusaha nge-push tower atas. Rosan, SOD, apakah akan terjadi war? Open war, open war. Lesak stun, di deny war. Oke, nggak jadi Rosan. SOD, apakah akan open war? Masih belum ada war. Wow, sendiri. Likan, apa yang kamu lakukan? Mantap. Miracle WP Sunstrike. PL sendiri SS tidak jadi stun. Wow, modal. Gigi nonton ini ki, nyaman dewi koplo. DK bareng sama Diesel mencoba open bar kah? PL cukup menyusahkan, ilusinya akeh kok Naruto PL. Miracle Clarity, Sunstrike, swangar ngono Sunstrike piye? Likan, Dominator, DKSS mencari-cari. Oh, das tornado luput. SS yang cukup menarik. Meteor. Oke, nice Dazzle. Tele nice sampai iki likane modiar meneh. Berat bung diroyok. PL ini keroyokan kayak Naruto. Saringan. Nick Assassin. Purn Das.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire structures are fortified.
Nick Assassin masih pergi mencari-cari.
Dire's middle tower is drowning.
Bottom, apakah akan terjadi war? Nick Assassin menuju bottom. Invoker kestun nah Invoker. Oh, situ modar. Oh, ada Aegis nggak jadi modar. Invoker kedas, kesetun gede. Sama modar, lisak nanti modare, orang aku. Iki sapa iki? Likan Modiar. Iki PL. Nice. So sangar ini mainnya bi. Masih belum nyerah, dapat satu tower. Posisi tower direct ke push, tinggal baris kedua satu, hilang satu. Udah dulu guys. Networknya naik. Liquid. PL keroyokan lho, sangar tenan nih. Jurus 1000 bayangan, saringan. Nek assassin mencari lisak, nek assassin ke stun. Sunstrike, miracle ngeri. Sunstrike juros. Stun, warlock ke stun. Ngeberarti DK mundur, orang wani onik, ora sedo. Dazzle skillmu masuk guys. Ki ngopo ngelek bajingu. Oi ngelek oi modal li. Miracle edan sangar. Tapi DK-nya ya sangar. Yang pakai DK itu siapa ya? DK Pain HFNK3. Barak pertama diambil, barak bawah. PL mulai keroyokan, PL keroyokan. Tornado Modiar warlock pas cocok. Iki natur Propetio sangar tenan ya. Oke, ngopo SS neng gonto John. Likan lari, likan nyawan garis sidik. Mundur, liquid mundur. Dapat barak bawah. Wis entong barak bawah. Nek assassin nyawa seprapat. Eul. Wah luput bejo. Wah ngeri tenan PL item apa ya? Sange Hot of Taurus. Ya lu berat tarasannya ini. Menit 23 taras. WP Invoker Aganim. Barak 1, barak 3 diambil. Sunstrike. Ya tau Sunstrike ya Allah. BKB rano musuhi. BKB 48. SB 1 bit. Dazzle OMG. Dazzle. Iya. Mantap. GG call. GGWP buat tim liquid. GGWP. Wes bar guys. Bar. BO loro iki kapan BO loro? SL Supportnya so keren piye. Main support ki berat. Seperti Dazzle, empuk, diincar dhisik. Posisi gak pas, mati. Oh, helmet kok ya?